You have all seen Brendan Schaub address Bobby Lee and Kalila going on the H3 podcast. Brian Callen gave an apology, said it was all me who called and threatened Bobby. Bobby accepted his apology, but says he never wants to talk to him ever again. This whole thing was embarrassing and just a bunch of lies. It all started with they accused Bobby Lee of running the Fighter and the Kid subreddit. And they have a 300-page apparently there's investigations happening, and they're trying to do all this explanation. Brendan's like, I get my feelings hurt, and he almost cried. So he let Brian Callen fall on the sword, took no responsibility, even though he started this whole thing by threatening lawsuits behind the scenes and stuff, when no one even brought up his name. On Trash Tuesday, they didn't bring up his name. It was just very, very obvious. But, I mean, this whole thing was just completely pathetic. And never let this fact go over your head. They're talking about an investigation and finding out who set up the Fighter and the Kid subreddit. First of all, let's say Bobby Lee did do that, which he didn't. Who cares? You're allowed to go on Reddit and make fun of you. Now, they started classifying that, interestingly enough, by it's harassment. They're going after my business. No, people are just making fun of you, and what they say is true, and nobody watches your crap show anymore. You get no numbers. You got fired from Showtime, and you had to release your crap special on YouTube. It's not going to get 1 million views, and it's massively downvoted. I mean, this all ended when Brian Callen got accused of what he got accused of, and he had to step away from the Fighter and the Kid. So, and by the way, they say they're going to go on Tiger Belly. By the way, they're still technically accusing Bobby Lee of doing this. Now, their new pivot is, well, I'm not saying Bobby Lee or Kalila knew, but someone in their team maybe, because when we brought it up, then from that account, the post stopped, and they're literally checking people posting on the Fighter and the Kid subreddit and accusing them of harassment and threatening his family. No one's ever harassed Brendan Schaub. No one's ever threatened his family. No one's ever called to cancel a gig, his non-sold out gigs. I mean, what is this? This man is obsessed. Then he started talking about me. He brought up some BS edited video of me. Then accused me of perhaps running Reddit. And I'm like, dude, I'm banned on Reddit. Like, accused me of going after him, his family, and harassing him. And my whole thing is like, if I ever harassed Brendan Schaub, why has he not blocked me on Twitter? Because I've never tweeted. All I do is make videos making fun of him. But apparently that's me going after his business. But when he trashes someone, that's not them going after their business. The free speech warriors, of course. All hypocrites, all BS. This was a pathetic watch. Of course, this video was massively downvoted too. You can see the dislikes on YouTube if you use a Chrome extension or on Microsoft Edge extension. So you can still see the dislikes, and oh my God. I mean, look, the comedy thing, Bappa, it's over. The podcasting, it's over. And I think he knows it's over. This is like, you know, the violent throes of a man knowing this path is done. He knows he can't continue paying for this. Half his staff is leaving. They're all fleeing that sinking ship. Like I said, if it was just him running his YouTube channel, he'd be making decent money. But he has a staff. He has to pay editors, studios. He's not making any money doing this. He's just using daddy's money because Brendan Schaub is a rich kid. He's already had to downgrade. He downgraded from a big house to still a nice house, but not the house he had before. He had to have his daddy fly in and co-sign to buy him a Ferrari. The YouTube special was a complete and utter just embarrassment. Not even the fact of how bad it was and how much downvotes it got, but that was bad. The fact that it's not even at 1 million views yet. And he's probably going to have to bot pay it to get to 1 million views. How sad is that? This man is pathetic. No one watches him. No one cares about him. He's suing YouTubers. I wish someone would bring that up. Everyone keeps saying yes, he's threatening the lawsuit against Bobby Lee and stuff. He's actually suing YouTubers now. But, I mean, very sad. I wonder if Andrew Schultz is going to talk about it. He didn't talk about it in Flagrant 2, but, I mean, my God, threatening people behind the scenes. And what would Brian Callen be able to threaten? I know Bobby Lee said they threatened him with Rogan, and Bobby Lee's a little put off by that because Bobby Lee's never been on the Joe Rogan Experience, and Bobby Lee used to be friends with Carlos Mencia, and Rogan destroyed that career. But Callen's career is done too. And Callen can't go on Rogan. Rogan's not having Callen on. Callen's done in show business. The only thing he does is a show with Stupid that's failing and then a show with Sam Tripoli. Sam Tripoli's busy bothering Red Bar for making fun of him. Oh my God, these LA comics are the most sensitive people on earth. Sad. But yeah, I really want to know your thoughts in the comments though. So let me know. And what'd you think of their explanation of things?